How y'all doing? This is Set here, and you're listening to the Apocalyptic Aftermath, the archetype, the ultimate archetype for Lucifer himself. Well, he didn't say that. He didn't say ultimate archetype, but I am one of his archetypes. And so anyways, the thing is here. I'm a black magician, man, and I've been scouring around in the ether, and apparently some people feel like I'm trolling. My last video, they feel like I'm trolling. I'm not trolling. Yes, I'm laughing because that it's a nervous laugh, and it's a hysterical nervous laugh, right? Because in my head, the absurdity of tough young man having their booty cheeks clapped is absurd to me. And it's not that crazy. People been doing that for ages, but it's I just can't see it, right? Like it's just like I know it happens, but I can't see it. You can't. It's like you're looking at like a biker, right? You look like a bike. You look like a biker, right? And the guy, like he has full jacket on, massive beard, and he's sucking dick. I mean, that's what like anyway. I mean, shit. If it happens, it happens. I'm not judging. I'm not judging. But it's not the first idea that comes to mind when you're looking at this big old dude played in leather, in biker gear leather, and fucking the most massive beard you can imagine, right? It's not my first reaction is like that's not it's not the first thing that comes to mind. Um, so no, I'm not trolling at all. I don't think King Vaughn knew what happened. And I don't talk to him. I don't want to brag. I don't want to say something and then somebody's gonna say I said it. But I'm a little bit of a medium. I'm a little bit psychic, so I can. Sometimes I see Tupac. Sometimes I see Rihanna. Sometimes I see people. I see dead people, just like that kid in the ring. And sometimes I see King Vaughn, and and he knows. And when I'm saying, I mean, nobody knows. Even the spirit can be wrong. Even the spirit can be wrong. Because sometimes, you assume things. You assume things. You're full of anger. The emotions are running high, and even spirits are susceptible to not have the entirety of the information correctly. So when I say that Lil Durk is in jail because of the death of Ken Vaughn, it's not. I'm not just saying that, and at the same time, I am kind of just saying that because I don't have any proof, and I don't think King Vaughn had any proof when it happened either. He's not stupid. He knows how the game works. If he says he got set up, he got set up. I would be more inclined to believe him than anybody else. But we don't got any proof. And as cynical of a man that I am, I don't feel any sense of reward from telling somebody your best friend set you up. That's not something that I want to go around doing. It's not cool. It's your best friend. You don't want to believe that from your best friend. And even if somebody told you, you probably wouldn't believe him. Because he's your best friend. You don't know me, right? Like, so I don't go around doing that shit. It's like I'm pissed off at Bobby Brown. I was pissed off like a motherfucker. I was walking around angry, like a stereotypical black man. I was walking around with anger. But Whitney Houston told me that it's okay. I don't believe that it's okay, but if Whitney Houston says it's okay, I guess it's okay. I don't. Like not much. There's not much I can say about that. You heard it from the lion's mouth. You know. Rihanna tells me it's not. It was. Everybody just call. Rihanna's like it probably means something. It probably I you know, like, well, I care, but it's just there's a part of me that's kind of like, man, whatever, So when King Von comes around and he's like, you know, alluding to maybe Dirk had something to do with it. I don't, like I have the same reaction. No, not even, not, I don't even have the same reaction because in my head, like I could see these guys were twins, like they were best friends. You can tell when a person is very close to another person, they were close to each other. Like they were very close to each other, and so you know, I don't want to be the guy to confirm that. I don't think it's my place to confirm that to King Von because I don't want to insult his spirit. I don't want to insult his intelligence. I don't want to insult what happened. Make light. I don't want to make light of what happened, even though I'm not making light of. But it's not my. Who am I to be saying shit like that to people? Regardless of if you're a spirit or not, regardless of my position in the totem pole. I'm not your mom. I'm not your dad. We didn't grow up together. You know what I mean? More or less. It's not my place. So no, I'm not trolling. This is some very fucked up shit, and I don't know if these dudes know that Dirk did it. If you guys know that Dirk did it, well, shit, did he do it? Did he do it? Did he did it? And you going out, you going over there, because that's how shit happens. That's what these people do. They sacrifice their fucking friends for I don't know what reason to do gay shit. They sacrifice their friends so they can do gay stuff. I don't fucking know. I don't know. I do not know, bruh. But It's a recurring thing. It's a recurring effect. Extension. The same shit. It's one of his friends killed him. I saw the dude. I saw his body. He's in his fucking Ferrari and shit. And he looks so peaceful. The only way that could happen is the guy that shot him, he knew him. The person that shot Extension was a friendly face. It was somebody that he knew because he did not have a reaction. He didn't see it coming. That's why he looked peaceful. If you ever seen the image of him laying in his car at the time of his death, they say you can see two people running off, but you don't actually see when they shot him. Well, yeah, you kind of do, but he didn't fight back. He wasn't like, he didn't see it coming. He didn't think the person that he was looking at was about to shoot him, which makes me believe that the person that came up to him was a friendly face, was a face that somebody that he knew. So, like a lot of these guys, if they come out the street and stuff, they end up in the Illuminati. It's somebody from the Illuminati that ends up killing them. It's not somebody from the street. Most of the time, anyway. Tupac situation was weird. We don't know who did it. And probably Diddy did it. Some people say Diddy did do it. Some people say that Diddy is responsible for Tupac's death. He might be. I wouldn't be surprised. One thing I do know is that Tupac didn't expect to die. Shit, King Von and Tupac almost died the same way. They went to a club. They started fisticuffing. There was a brawl. There was some biscuits being thrown. And then a few moments later, somebody comes by and ends his life. That's not street shit. That's not street shit. If it was street shit, he probably would have survived. So I'm not trolling, bro. It makes me uncomfortable to think something like that. Sure, but I'm uncomfortable. I'm not trolling. So, anyways, I've noticed that my business video didn't make a big rave. No likes, 0 likes, 2 dislikes, and 0 likes. I don't know why, and that's probably some. I mean, I don't know who's unhinged on my channel, but you need to understand something, man. Like you can learn business. The Bible teaches you business. If you had not noticed, business is a spiritual thing, and probably the people in business keep their mouths shut, and they don't want a bunch of people to know that business is actually a spiritual thing, because they want to like keep the shit to themselves or something. I don't know. Or maybe business people just don't believe in giving wine to swine, champagne to swine, Maybe that's the reason. And they're not wrong. They're not wrong, because a person that is not going to help you in your business, that's not going to support you, and not necessarily monetarily, but not even acknowledge your business, or not, those are people you need to get away from. Even on YouTube, if you're on YouTube and you have a YouTube channel and all the people on your fucking channel don't respect your business acumens, that means you don't need to talk to those people no more. And you probably need to wait to have a better class of characters on your YouTube channel. Because business is spiritual. Getting to know, when you're doing business, you're getting to know another person. That's what Jesus was doing. He was traveling around, knocking door to door, meeting people, shaking hands. The Jesus was business. Jesus is business. If you do everything Jesus does in the Bible when he meets other people, congregate, break bread, and all that, then you know how to do business. Because that's exactly the type of stuff that you need to do when you enter business. Because when you're doing business and you're meeting people, the people that you're meeting, they want a good product. They want a holy product. They don't want to buy something that's going to ruin their lives. They want to buy something that's going to give them something good. And you are supposed to feel that your product is something that's going to bring good in somebody's life. Because you can't go outside, shake somebody's hand and be like, hey, this product right here is complete crap, but I hope you buy it anyway. You're never going to sell. You're never going to sell. And so when you're an artist, let's say you're an artist, you sell paintings. You put your heart into those paintings. And you believe that those paintings are beautiful, or else you wouldn't put it up. You have to have some sense of beauty. And beauty is in the eye of the beholder, obviously. But you have to have a certain amount of confidence to think that people are going to like it. And you gotta go with that energy, because if you're going with the energy that people are not gonna like it, you're already telling people what to do. You're telling them to not like your shit. And they're not gonna like it because you don't want them to like it, because you don't believe that it should be liked when it should be. Because it's art. Everything is a business. Even heaven is a business. It's an industry. They create humans. They're farming humans. This is a farm. We are the crop. Humans are the crop. Everything is a business. So the people, and it is unhinged to have such a severe nihilistic reaction to being your own person, being real to yourself. Because that's the thing, like, you have to be real to yourself spiritually and psychologically, but at some point there's something inside you that's also going to help you survive and or probably thrive. Like, if you're born a genius and you never invent anything, then you kind of suck. You know, like for real. Like, if you're born a genius but you never do shit, that makes no sense. And a genius, and if you go see a genius and you're like, oh, I don't want you to invent stuff, you might as well shoot him in the head, because that's all he does is invent things. He's an inventor. He's a genius. He knows a lot of things, so he has to do things. You can't have a mind and not do anything. You're gonna do something, and you probably haven't figured out the things that you need to do or the things that you want to do, that's normal too. Everybody have their own process. Not everybody's born with a 200 IQ. But eventually you're going to find something. And most of the time, the reason why you can't find what you want to do is because you're afraid of what other people, that is because you probably already know what you want to do, but you don't want to do it because you're afraid of what other people might tell you. That's the number one blockage for most people. I spoke to a guy. He said he was making 200K. He wants some business advice. He's doing 200K. I'm like, invest your fucking money. Invest your fucking money. He was trying to see. I don't know if it's true or not. Maybe he was bullshitting. But, it seemed to me like he was bullshitting because he was kind of like finding reasons not to spend the money. Because the 200K he was making was from a job. He was working out a job. He wasn't working for himself. He was working a job. The job was paying him 200K a year. And he's like, I want to make more money. Invest your money. Invest into something. Invest in other people's businesses until you don't have to work. Dude is like, oh, but this and that and this and that. He was making up. Every time I came with a solution, he was bringing up a problem. So it doesn't matter. It's all about the mentality. Because even somebody that's making 200K, he's afraid, and he's making 200K a year. He's making 200K a year because he's working out a job. But he's like, I want to make more money because at the end of the day, he's not making 200K. He's probably making 150, depending on how much expenses that he has. I mean, I don't know, I don't know the dude's life, but mortgages, car notes, miscellaneous, whatever. I don't know if he has a big family, kids, or something like that. If he has all that shit, then he probably he's losing at least 50. He's losing at least 50K. And once he's going to get that divorce, he's going to lose more than that. So of course, the dude is thinking, shit, I'm gonna need another avenue of revenue. But what else do you want me to tell you? You want me to tell you go sell some fucking drugs? Invest your fucking money. And for some people, investing money is what they're supposed to do. Some people are more artistic. Those people are going to innovate and invent things. Those are the more, and everybody can invent something. But the most creative people are obviously the ones that's going to be more prone to inventing things. So they're going to be more prone to starting a business instead of investing in a business. Because they got ideas. So there's nothing wrong with being an entrepreneur. And the people that feel like there's something wrong with that is because there's something wrong with them. Like, for real, it is what it is. It is what it is. Because if God could speak, if God was a real nigga, if God existed, he would tell you to start a business too. He would tell you that I'm a business. I run my shit. I run a typed shift. And he probably wouldn't tell you, like, start a business. He would probably tell you some shit like, you have high potential and you should use your potential to help the children of Earth. Well, how are you fucking supposed to do that if you don't become an entrepreneur? If you don't provide a product, if you don't provide what it is, if you don't provide your potential to other people, then what are you fucking doing on Earth? You're just breathing air and sucking up other people's oxygen. If you do have potential, if you are creative, put it out there. Because that's going to help people. You're going to inspire people. You're going to collect souls for Lucifer. You're going to collect souls for Lucifer, even though Lucifer don't need no souls. It doesn't matter. The point is that's just who you be. It's just what you do. I want to collect souls for Lucifer, and soon enough I will. And I already have. 260 people, about 300 people listen to me when I make these fucking videos, allegedly. And it's probably more than that because I'm shadow banned. So it's probably 10,000 people. Probably 20 for all I know. Shit. And I'm pretty sure there's a couple times I could have went viral, but the only reason why I'm not viral is because I didn't get my booty clapped yet. Yes, I said yet. Pause. On purpose. I'm trying to make you laugh. Now I'm trolling. You know? But the reason, I'm pretty sure the only reason why I didn't go, there's at least 3 things that I did since I started this YouTube channel that would have made me viral. At least 3, maybe 2, maybe 2, maybe 2. But at least minimum 2 things. Minimum, maximum 2 things. I ain't gonna lie. But I should have went viral at least once. At least once. So I have touched the heart of many people. I have helped many people. And it's not about race because, you know, I don't, you know, I wasn't targeting a specific nation to help. I'm pretty sure I helped as much white people that I helped black people. I don't fucking care about all that. I didn't help no Jews. And I don't intend to, you know, because they don't need help. But, you know, nah, whatever. And that's because I use what God gave me, the gifts that the holy divine Lord Lucifer have brung me and gave me, those beautiful wondrous gifts, and I bring it to y'all in a format, in a YouTube format, in a event format where people come and have fun and have a good time, drop some knowledge, some good music, on the format of my radio show, on the format of my YouTube, on the format of my events, on the format of my products, like the 36 chambers of spirituality and the comic books, the clothing. I'm bringing my inspiration to life, and I'm giving it to y'all. And that might inspire you to do other things. It might make you feel good because it's my energy that you're wearing. It's like protection. If you wear one of my shirts, it's like you're protected. You're being protected. You're going to have a great day while you're wearing that shit. If you listen to my radio show all day, you're not going to have a bad day. It's positive music. It's good energy. You're wearing and you're listening to good energy. That shit is like, it's like heaven. Right? What did we learn here on this channel? What does the word heaven mean? It means a shirt. You wear heaven. What I say in my last video, you are heaven. People looking for heaven, they trying to go up there, they're trying to kill themselves, go meet God and shit. No pun intended, no offense meant. But there's some people that be doing that shit. They be thinking heaven is somewhere in a galaxy far, far away. You are heaven. It's not stop looking everywhere. You're supposed to be heaven. You are supposed to be heaven. The garden is inside you. All the fruits, all the plants that are in heaven is you. Those are part of you. They are a representation of you. The size of the fruits in your garden is also representative of you. If I said that right, pause. Pardon my grammar. But that's what heaven is. It's a shirt. It's your t-shirt. It's your t-shirt business. Heaven is your t-shirt business. Heaven is your edible business. It's your I don't know, it's your event. It's your event business. It's your networking business. It's that's what heaven is. Heaven is you. Heaven is you. So it's important when you do something to do with a good heart. Because what you're providing is you. So if I go somewhere, I have a bad time, that means you're shit. Not necessarily. It's not that easy. But, at the end of the day, anything could happen. There's a lot of reasons why. It might be somebody's jealous of you, maybe blah, 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 blah. But in the hindsight, right, on the surface value of things, it's an image of you. It's a representation of you. So when I make an event and there's a bunch of colors and there's a bunch of music, that's me. That's how I feel inside. The people that are in the place, the drinks are flowing, that's how I feel. That's what I want. That's me. It's me that made that. I did that. I wanted you to be drunk. I wanted you to look a certain way when you came to the thing, because sometimes there's dress codes. Sometimes you do events, there's dress codes. Not all the time, but sometimes there's dress codes. I wanted you to be dressed this way. I wanted you. God made man in his image. What am I doing? I'm creating man at my image. That's what it means to be an entrepreneur, baby. You're creating men to your image. You're not waiting for somebody to make something out of you. No, you are creating what you want out of life. You're not waiting for it to be given to you, because it won't ever come. You got to make things happen. You got to manifest that shit. It's like I said, y'all playing Grand Theft Auto 4. 5, I don't fucking know. 5, Grand Theft Auto 5. Y'all playing Grand Theft Auto? No, because Grand Theft Auto 4 was anyway. It was good. Grand Theft Auto 4 was good too. It was better than 5. I like Grand Theft Auto 4 more than 5. I don't like 5. The online play is wicked, but I don't like it. I like San Andreas. I would have liked it if they kept. I thought they were gonna keep going the San Andreas route, because that shit was dope, taking over territories and shit like that. I love that shit, man. Y'all playing Grand Theft Auto 5. You're not playing San Andreas. I don't know why. There's not a lot of people that play San Andreas around here, man. There's a couple people, but not a lot. Not a lot. And those people end up selling out because it's like going to a party and you're the only one there. You know what I mean? Like, so people end up selling. That's why people end up selling out, because they end up going somewhere, doing something. And they, in their minds, they're like, oh man, there's gonna be a bunch of people there. Oh man, I'm so nervous. This is gonna be so nerve-wracking. There's gonna be a bunch of important people like me. Oh man, what am I gonna say? What am I gonna wear? Yada yada yada. Blah blah blah. And then you do the thing. You go over there. You're like, bro, the fuck is everybody? Why am I the only one doing this? I'm starting to feel uncomfortable. There's a nigga with butt chaps looking at me over there, and I don't know why. I'm gonna go talk to him. I don't have a choice. There's nobody else here. So, anyways, man, I'm gonna stop the video right there, bro. I'm gonna make another one, probably tonight. I don't know. I'm gonna stop the video right here, bro. I think you get it. Well, I hope I expressed myself correctly. I'm not sure if I did, actually. I ain't gonna lie. Bro. But I hope I did. I hope I did, bro. I hope I did. And like shit, man, like, bro, to the people that be thinking I be trolling and shit, you gotta understand me. I think it's already too late. I mean, I'm not supposed to be thinking like that. That's not legit. But shit, there's a lot of people like you, and like I said before, I ain't gonna say they was better than you or they were lesser than you, but there was a lot of people like you in the same position, and you know, not a lot of them came back. Not a lot of them came back, bro. Like, this for my niggas though. Special delivery. Bruh. I was born ready like fish and spaghetti. Okay, I am a crazy person. Yeah, you know, like, you know, I'm just hype. I'm hype, bro. I'm naturally hype, bro. I don't need motivation. Me, I'm a person. I don't need motivation. I'm always hype. I'm all the time. Like, you know, I wake up hype for no reason. This is shit. I ain't gonna do shit today. I'm still hype. Like something's gonna happen. And I think people should be like. That's why I love that shit. That's why that shit always stuck with me. Cause back then I was like 13 when that fucking song came out, but I felt it, bro. I felt it in my bones. When he said I was born ready like fish and spaghetti, bro. Like bro. I don't know, man. Apparently 50 Cent wrote that fucking shit. I learned that today. Apparently 50 Cent wrote Special Delivery. That's crazy. But yeah, man. I mean, like, you know, shit. And it's kind of like people give up at some point. Like, I mean, people are born ready like fish and spaghetti, but it feels like some people are born ready like fish and spaghetti, and then at some point down the line in their lives, they kind of get like sidetracked or tired or something. I'm not sure. You know, many things can happen to a person in a lifetime. But I don't feel like people should just give up like this, man. Like, it's just weird. I don't even know what possibly good reason there is to give up. Ain't nobody did nothing to nobody. There's a lot of dudes fucking dudes, but that's pretty much it. You know, we ain't dead yet. This ain't over. You know, like, you know, not for real, bro. We ain't dead yet, bro. This ain't over, man. Like, you know, what comes up must come down. You already. That's the laws. That's the laws of thermodynamics. No, it's not. I'm kidding. I'm being an asshole. But it's the laws of physics. What goes up must come down. That's Edward Newton law. I think his first name was Edward. I don't even know. It was Edward Newton. Well, anyway, it was Newton's law. Newton's law is what of physics is what goes up must come down. So right now, the Illuminati up. At some point, you're going to have to go down. That's the laws of physics. That's just how it works. Because there's gravity on this planet. And gravity is not a lie. It's for real. Even in magic, if magic, the bigger the magic you doing, the harsher the consequences of your magic is going to be. What goes up must come down. It is what it is. Even magic respects that law. The law of Newton. Newton's law. I don't even remember this dude first name. I'm gonna look it up after. Anyway, so I'm gonna stop the video right here, bro. I'm gonna make another one, man. But this is a good video. I like this. Like I said, well, I liked it. I hope I expressed myself correctly so that the right people understand what I'm trying to say. And if I offended anybody, like some of my friends that always watches my videos, like Jafar and stuff like that, it was not directed towards you. And I've just noticed that every time I do a business video, I appreciate that y'all want me to talk about spirituality. There's nothing wrong with that, which I will continue to do so. But I will also continue to talk about business because I think people need to be on business right now. I think that's the best the best solution, and the best course of reaction. I do understand that when y'all try to do something, sometimes you get like ostracized or oppressed by specific energy and shit like that. But just take a break. Take a break. Do your spiritual thing. Ask spirit to help you. Ask spirit to guide you. They're gonna be there. They're gonna help because they're business people too. Spirits, gods are businessmen. They're, all gods are entrepreneurs, not businessmen. They're entrepreneurs. They like taking on new and exciting projects. And to them, a human that wakes up one day and realizes that they exist, that's a new, exciting project. So they're going to work on you. They're going to work on you. They're going to work with you. And if you let them. But if you just sit there, twirling your thumbs around waiting for God to do something, you're going to wait for a long ass time. You're going to wait for a long effing time. And I learned that the hard way, especially with the queen of the fucking England. That bitch should have been dead a long motherfucking time ago. For real, bro. You're a horrible human being, man. You know how long I prayed to Jesus to kill that son bitch? Lucifer fucking ended that shit in 2 months. Lucifer ended her reign, and he did that shit on purpose because Lucifer got an ego, and it's fine because he's a god. It's normal. I would have done the same thing, but she was pretty evil though. She was pretty fucking evil. So it's a good reminder of look at him and look at me. Anyway. Like I said, if you're waiting for God to do shit, that shit, you're going to wait a long ass time because God don't exist. There's a thing that exists that has influence and power just like Lucifer has. But if we really knew what that person or thing was, we probably would call it something else. Because that thing, whatever God is, does not exist for us humans. Maybe on another planet. Maybe in another universe, maybe they have a God that's actually, malevolent and benevolent and, actually helps and try to evolve humans. But this God that we have, he ain't trying to do none of that shit. And y'all need to wake the fuck up and realize that ain't nobody trying to help us. Well, there's people trying to help us, but it's not the people that we taught that was trying to help anyway. So I'm going to stop the video right now because it's the third time I say that shit, and we're going to keep talking about this shit. And like I said all that shit just to say no offense to all of my loyal subscribers. that do comment on my videos and that do check out my videos all the time. And like I said one more time, I understand that you want to hear about spirituality. We are going to keep talking about spirituality, but if I'm talking about spirituality and you accept the things that I say about spirituality and you understand the things I say about spirituality, that you take under consideration that you must take under consideration that probably there is a valid link between spirituality and entrepreneurship, or else a person like me wouldn't be stating these things. I wouldn't be talking like this. And there's some gems in this video in case you forgot. So just watch the video again and you ain't gonna miss them. So with that said, I see you guys on the next one. Have a good one. Peace out.